Hello, good evening, guys. Good evening or good night. What's the time? Okay, 8:27. Good evening, guys. Well, I want to quickly send a response to Charles' last message. Well, I wouldn't know if it's your last message, but I just saw a message on Facebook where you said a man doesn't have to be ready to marry. No. You said a man doesn't have to be ready to get into a relationship with you, but he has to be ready to marry you. Charles, isn't that unfair on the side of the ladies? Well, I want to believe you're talking from the perspective of men, as a young guy that you are. But you know what, Charles? I want to tell you something from the side of the ladies. And I want to believe that I will be talking the mind of most of the ladies, the matured ladies. I don't want to use the word grown up because so many guys are grown ups but they're not matured. So I want to believe I'll be talking the minds of most of our beautiful matured ladies. You know, Charles, as a woman, as a lady, I want to tell you something. I'm not going to make it a correction because that's your own opinion as a man that you are. Women and men's opinion, once it comes to relationship, we always not tally. Yeah, because you are not a woman, you can never be a woman. So you don't know the feeling of being a woman. And on the other hand, I am not a man, and I can never be a man, at least not in this world. And that feeling of being a man, I don't know. So I won't make it a correction, but a response. You know, Charles, truth be told, yes, you were right when you said that most ladies, we want a man to be ready before we can get into a relationship with him. Like, we want him to be ready for marriage. For goodness sake, who wouldn't want that? Okay, let me tell you why. You know, in the past time, guys were better. I wouldn't say good. They were better. I mean, the world was better, not guys. The world was much more better than what it is now. So everybody was better, both the guys, both the girls. There were no runs, girls. Even though they were, but not as pronounced. There were no players, even though they were, but not as pronounced as it is. You can see a guy now being proud to be a play guy. You can see a girl being so proud to be a slave queen and stuff like that. But what am I saying, Charles? I would want to get into a relationship with a man who is ready for marriage. I will tell you why. I will tell you the difference between the both. A man who is ready for marriage doesn't pay attention to your weakness. He can tolerate your weakness. He can accept it. He doesn't care about that. He doesn't look for your loopholes. He doesn't look for your lapses. He doesn't look for your mistakes. A man who is not ready for a relationship, a man who is not ready for marriage, see? We always pay attention to your weakness. He doesn't give a damn. He wants you to be a saint, even more than a saint. He doesn't want you to make any mistake. He doesn't understand that there is a word called mistake. He doesn't understand that. He wants you to be 100% what he pictures in his mind. A man who is ready for marriage cannot subject himself to that, because being ready for marriage means you already understand what marriage is. So you already know there must be mistakes. Each person has lapses and everybody has weaknesses. And you understand that this lady also will be tolerating your own lapses, your own weakness, your mistakes and stuff like that. Okay, that is number one. Number two, a man who is ready for marriage might not make it a priority to always have you. I don't want to start saying things wrong, but I know you know what I mean. A man who is not ready for marriage, he go scatter you. He go scatter you from morning till night. He go scatter you morning, afternoon, night. 3 rounds in the morning, 3 rounds in the night, afternoon. Once he sees you in the house, because to be honest, that's where the focus is. He's not ready for marriage, he's not ready for marriage. When he's ready for marriage, he'll get a girl, a fresh girl he can preserve. A man who is ready for marriage will not too much do because he wants to reserve some after marriage for honeymoon. Chaz, just note that. So who don't want a man who is ready to get married? If you're dating a man who is ready to get married, that is the sweetest relationship I've seen so far. The sweetest relationship I've seen so far. Have you ever discussed marriage rights? Have you ever discussed preparation for a marriage, for a wedding? Now that time, relationship, the sweet, past the sweetest thing on earth. That thing that you think that is the sweetest, that is when the sweetness of everything comes. I don't want to talk about failed marriage, failed relationship, whatever. But when you're talking about being ready, that was your topic. That was what you mentioned. So I want to tell you the reason we girls prefer a man to be ready. And if you want to be honest, if you want to truly understand with me, a man will date you for 5 years. He might be wanting to marry you. He might not have it in the agenda to marry you. But the things he do with you when he is ready for marriage and he picks a girl, just believe you me, he doesn't do some of the shit he do with you while he has in mind of dating you with a girl that he's hoping to get married to. So why wouldn't I want to get into a relationship with a man who is looking to settle down, who is ready? You know, men these days, they get ready and searching. Chaz, now those kind men will they look for. So a man not being ready to date me, I will not go for that man. I will go for a man who is ready to date me and ready to get married. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. And if you do, thank you. And thank you guys for watching.